The emotions that I want people to have when viewing my content is a roller coaster event. I'm Anthony Raimondi. I live in Southwest Florida. I'm a social media influencer, and I am on Instagram and TikTok.
I want you to remember.
Woo! I started off with like 3,000 followers, and I thought that was great. I was like, 3,000 people want to listen to me, and I was putting wigs on every day and doing like trendy stuff. And then I did this ant rant, and now I have, 4 million views and like 50, 60,000 followers. I'm like, whoa, this is a lot. This is like crazy. ConservativeAnt is a funny, sassy, sarcastic, dramatic, America-loving patriot.
Oh my God. I'm looking for all of the animal rights activists. Hello, Hollywood!
So before I got into social media full time, I used social media just to family photos and stuff like that. And I'll tell you, there was a video that I did during COVID that just went viral. And Jimmy said, babe, that's it. You need to do the ant rant. And I was like, ooh, I like that, the ant rant. And it was me angry that our state went into another extended lockdown. So it was frustration, and you're locked down for 2 months and your mental health is not good. And so that was my first one. It was the ant rant.
Clearly, we forgot about COVID-19, didn't we? I'm done.
I grew up in Chicago, outside of Chicago actually, in a suburb called Carroll Stream. My father came here from Italy as a kid. Both parents actually came from Italy, and he was a construction worker. Worked very, very hard to give us everything that we possibly can. And you know what? I grew up just a tough kid. I mean, having an Italian parents are a little rough. So my mom, she had passed away in 1998. And my dad got remarried a little short time after. So my stepmom's name is Stephanie, and I love her to death.
I grew up in a school where everybody had flavor to them. They were either Latino, Italian, Black, so we were loud and obnoxious. I've been doing the pop forever. And then I accidentally did it in a video one day, and people were like, oh my God, the pop! And it became the ant pop. People usually say when they hear the pop, they're like, oh, here we go. It's about to get tore up from the floor up.
That was rough, very rough. My dad didn't understand it. My stepmom didn't understand it. They come from a different time, of course. I think they had a sense of uncertainty. They didn't know how that was going to affect me, and how they thought I was going to become a drag queen pretty much. So I went off and did my own thing for a couple of years, and I found myself. And then my extended family was like, Anthony is Anthony, he's not different. That's your son. And then he started to grow to accept it, and he's my best friend. My father is my best friend, by the way. Aside from my brother, my dad is a fan and a best friend of mine. I think that I broke the stereotype for them. I think that they had another vision of what gay meant, and I don't think he wanted me to change, if that makes sense. So I think that because I didn't change, he was able to accept the process and accept it a little bit more. It was hard to deal with how they accepted it, but the result was worth it. He's a great supporter in what I do right now, because being a social media influencer and having a lot of people contacting you and going places and doing things, you need somebody who's okay with that. And he's okay with it. And we're complete opposites, which is great, because I would not want to date myself. But yeah, no, he's a huge supporter of everything that I do, and it makes it a lot easier.
So this is where the magic happens, really.
And I keep everything in here, of course. What's great is I have so many things that people send me that like I've literally had to backstock them because I have so much. But a lot of them I've put on shelves. So like people have made different things for me.
What's the first thing you got? Do you remember?
I do. It was a Hayden from Biden mug, actually.
Do you know? Is that it?
Yes. This is the first thing that I was sent. And, you know, other thing, this was personally made for me. It makes me feel like, you know, you feel special. You feel noticed. You feel like you're making a difference in somebody's life. And that's what keeps me going.
What do you like to call your supporters?
I like to call them fam, but they are supporters. I mean, they're a huge supporter in my mental health. They're a supporter of the business that I run. And when they send me things, it's heartwarming because it's more personal. You have more of a connection to them. This photo is actually Jimmy's dad. He was 101st Airborne, and he's one of the greatest men that I've ever known. He passed away about 4 years ago of cancer, but true American. I have some of his old war photos here. It's really what people don't understand about why we have the freedoms that we have today. You know, the media really portrays people to be, I think even Democrats, I think right side media portrays them to be horrible. But at the end of the day, we're all American. And that's the message that I'm trying to, have people listen to. This is how I provide for my household. So I was able to create a business out of this because people had asked for shirts. And a lot of my stuff is going to be things that people on both sides of the aisle can wear. But, just we the people, never be silent. And I don't think that anybody should ever be silent on their views. A lot of stuff like born to be, not born to be a sheep. I have also baseball caps that we make as well, which is pretty cool. My most favorite shirt, believe it or not, there's two. So there's your Guns Whiskey shirt that's very popular. And just the classic Ant, like conservative Ant logo, but I love it because it supports backing the blue.
Sure.
So we have the blue stripe because I do think that our men and women in blue do a lot for us, and I pray for them every day. But we do fun stuff too. Like this will be for Christmas, and it's Trump saying sorry, sorry, America's full. Sounds kind of funny. Working for myself has been rewarding because I can create my own schedule, my own time, and I can do what I want in the sense of creative form, and build what I want and not listen to somebody else. I would say I post at least 4 to 7 videos a day. It takes me from the time I wake up in the morning to the time I go to bed at night to create this 4 to 6 videos per day. I try not to overthink it, and I'm right in the moment. I'm not a huge editor. I don't do all these different transitions. It's not my style. You get in the first take from me. That's what you get. You get Ant raw. If you don't like it, then scroll. What I enjoy from doing these videos is it actually gets frustration out, because if you've seen my videos, then you know Ant slaps his phone, pops, screams, throws his hands up in the air. It's like therapy for me.
Every single day.
Nobody takes him serious anymore.
Not in a foreign place.
You let people! The emotions that I want people to have when viewing my content is a roller coaster event. So you might be very happy some days. Some days you might say, oh my God, Daddy Ant is on and he's serious today. I try to roll with what's going on in the day. And we're all in this together. Oh God, the feedback from other gay conservatives, we all are friends. And I wanna say, for the most part, over the platforms, whether it's Instagram or TikTok, we have a really great network of both conservative and comedic creators that have all come together. And we have done some amazing, amazing things. And we've become friends. I've made a lot of really great family friends, lifelong friends from these platforms.
All I know is there would be no conservative Ant without conservative Barbie.
We noticed that living up north, on top of, being locked down or whatever, you have so much gloom and doom and we're stuck in a house because it's always cold. Florida for my mental health has been amazing because I come here as often as I can. The palm trees get me in a good mood. It's serene to me. I love the endless summer. It was definitely a hard decision to leave my family because we're so close, especially with my dad and my brother, my stepmom. We have a really tight bond and we're together all the time. I have a huge family. Everybody's up north. So yeah, it was hard for me to leave all of that behind. If I can give anybody a piece of advice when it comes to leaving or doing something that you really want to do, but you don't know if you should, I think that it's important that you need to feel comfortable first and you need to do what makes you happy first and everybody else will be happy for you later. The Band-Aid is a hard one to rip off the bat. I promise you that. But once you do it, everybody will support you. And I've probably seen my family more down here than I did when I was up north because everybody wants to come to Florida and visit. So I would say do it. If you always question doing it, you're always going to have that in the back of your mind of what if you never do. So if anything, try it once at least.
And always move back.
You're gonna always move back. Always move back. Look, the snow is great for like a week, and then you're like, okay, I'm done. Give me the sand. In August of 2021, TikTok removed my account and permanently banned my account.
Just so you guys know, this is what it looked like. And this is stuff from the very beginning before I ever did anything political. Every single one of my videos all reported for community guideline violations. This was a gay couple video. This was a family, a Full House skit. This was a Nicki Minaj skit. This was a duet. This was a duet. These are all comedic videos, and it went on. The list went on, and it's just, I don't even know how this right here is legal. I don't even understand how this can be legal. Please explain. It is so sad. It really is.
They took it down at 761,000 followers and 26 million video likes. I was taken down. I was throttled for a while. It would say that I had thousands of new followers, but then there was thousands more that said that they had to refollow me. So it's the app playing games. And guess what? You can kick somebody down to the ground, right? These social media platforms, they want to bring you down. But when people like you, they're gonna like you no matter what. They're gonna follow you no matter where you go. They're going to find you no matter where you go. So I was able to build that ConservativeAnt name, and I brought it over to Instagram, and I brought it over to Facebook, and now it's just like, they're like, dude, wherever you're at, I don't care. We're going to follow you. In the time of tragedy and gloom and doom, I bring fact with comedy where some people need that. They need that break from the today on the news. I mean, they need more of a laugh.
If someone in your family isn't vaccinated, should you ask them not to show up?
Yes.
Where's Joe? Oh, he's asleep? Fingers.
And at the end of the day, I think I was able to do that. And I'm still able to do that for people. And I think that I think deep down in my gut, I know that I make a difference for people. I really do. I really feel in my heart that America is more united than divided. And I believe that the media plays a big role in dividing this country. Because divided, we fall, united, we stand. When I got banned and my account was taken down, what I truly felt was like somebody stabbed me in the gut. It's hard. It hurts. It really does. I'm not gonna stop. I just continue to post those videos. I've made another account. I've moved over to other platforms so people can find me. And you know, one of the things I say is never be silent. Don't give up, and I won't. I'll just keep going. And I'm like that annoying kid that keeps on knocking on your door and you don't want to go out and play with it. I'm still gonna knock tomorrow. And I'm gonna say, hi, I'm here. Come on, let's go.
I mean, I try to keep up with these comments all day. If I show you my DMs,
Yeah, let's.
all day. Hold on, it's gonna keep going. It's loading. All day.
And that's just on.
That's just on Instagram. I really wish I could respond to everybody. It's hard.
My followers, is if you want to call them followers, they're family to me because they pull me out of dark places. And when I finally get to meet them when I'm out, I lose it. I fanboy because I want to hug them. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're the person that always comments on my stuff, and now I get to see you in the flesh. Without those people in that community, I would never be sitting here right now. It would just be me by myself. That's boring.
Do you have anything you want to say to them?
I love you guys always and forever. I can't wait to meet you guys one day. Thanks for the support. To all the people that supported me, Jimmy, my family, my friends, thank you for your continued support, and I see you. I'm here, and I'm always gonna be here for you.
What's it like? You can step out.
I can come out the closet this
Yeah.
time?